Fill in the blanks. First question. The fifth largest continent in the world is dash. The answer there is Antarctica. Second, East Antarctica is also called the dash. The answer is Greater Antarctica. The place that has recorded the lowest temperature in the world in the continent of Antarctica is dash. The answer is Vostok. Vostok. The Indian flag was unfurled for the first time in Antarctica in 1982 by dash. Answer is Dr. Kasim. The freshwater lake built around Maitri by India is known as, answer is Lake Priyadarshini. The last blank. The Antarctic Treaty was signed in Washington, D.C. on dash. The answer is December 1st, 1959. We'll move on to the second main. Match the following. James Clark Ross. Answer is sailed into the Ross Sea of Norwegia. Robert Scott discovered the South Pole. Ronald Amundsen was the first to reach Antarctica. Richard was the first to reach the South Pole by plane. The last one. Charles proved the existence of the continent of Antarctica. Answer the following. Explain the physical setting of Antarctica. Answer. The continent is surrounded by a water body. It is often called the Southern Ocean or the Antarctic Ocean. It is formed by the meeting of the southern parts of Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean and the Indian Ocean. Second question. Antarctica is known as the White Continent. Why? Answer. Ice and snow cover about 98% of the continent. Most of the relief features of the continent are covered by ice sheets. High mountain peaks and a few plateaus are the only visible land surfaces. The ice layer, which is approximately 2,300 meters thick, makes it look white. Hence, Antarctica is called the White Continent. It is also called the snow desert and cold desert as it generates the coldest climate. Third question. Mention the important mountains and peaks of Antarctica. Answer. The Trans-Antarctic Mountain crosses the entire continent. Vinson Massif, the highest peak in Antarctica, is located in the Ellsworth Mountains. Mount Erebus, which is Antarctica's most active volcano, is on the Ross Island. Another one is Prince Charles Mountain. Fourth question. List the research centers of India in Antarctica. Answer. Dakshina Gangotri, Maitri and Bharati are the research stations of India in Antarctica. Fifth one, name the two major physical divisions formed by the Transantarctic Mountain. Answer. The Transantarctic Mountain crosses the entire continent. It divides Antarctica into two major physical divisions, East Antarctica and West Antarctica. Question number 6. Name the two gulfs that cut into Antarctica. The two large gulfs that cut into Antarctica at opposite ends of a transantarctic mountain are Ross Sea and Weddell Sea. What is Antarctic Treaty? This is an agreement between the countries to keep Antarctica as a place just for scientific research. It is also called the continent of science. The last question. What are the main objectives of the Antarctic Treaty? Answer. Antarctica is to be used for peaceful purposes only, and military operations are not allowed. It prohibits nuclear test and disposal of radioactive waste. No ownership of land and water is permitted. Mineral oil exploration, environmental pollution, and hunting are banned. Explorers must not bring any exotic species into the continent. The continent is reserved for scientific investigation only. And the last point, it is also agreed to preserve and conserve the natural resources of the continent. So with that, we complete answering the assignment questions. Let us now begin with today's chapter. Can you all identify the symbol on the screen? Yes, very good. This is the symbol of Australia. You can see the shield that consists of badges of 6 Australian states symbolizing federation, and the kangaroo and the emu were chosen to symbolize a nation always moving forward, based on the fact that neither of this can move backwards easily. Now, I am sure you all know the topic we will be doing. It's nothing but the 7th continent, Australia, the flattest continent. In this chapter, we will be learning about the location, extent, physical setting, physical divisions, river system, climate, and the natural vegetation of Australia. Location of Australia. Australia is the world's smallest continent, situated completely in the southern and the eastern hemisphere. I repeat it. Australia is the world's smallest continent, situated completely in the southern and the eastern hemisphere. It stretches from 10 degrees south to 44 degrees south latitudes and from 113 degree east to 154 degree east longitudes. I have marked both the latitudes and the longitudes on the map. Have a look at it. Extent of Australia. Australia is the smallest continent both in terms of area and population. The total area of the continent, including the island of Tasmania, is 76.82 lakh square kilometers. It is double the size of India and a little smaller than USA, and stands the 7th among the continents in order of size. This continent is 3,940 kilometers from north to south and 4,350 kilometers from west to east. Its coastal line is 19,310 kilometers long. Australia lies entirely in the southern hemisphere, as you can see it on the map. It is below the 0 degree latitude. The 0 degree latitude is nothing but the equator, right? Australia is an apt name for this continent. The name Australia is derived from the Latin word australis, A-U-S-T-R-A-L-I-S, which means the southern hemisphere. Hence, the continent has its name Australia. You can see the Tropic of Capricorn cuts the continent in the middle. It's clearly visible on the map. The Tropic of Capricorn passes approximately through the central part of the continent. You can see that Tropic of Capricorn is marked as a red color line so that it is easily visible for you all. The Indian Ocean lies to the west of Australia and the Pacific Ocean to the east. The Indian Ocean to the west and the Pacific Ocean to the east. We also notice that the Timor Sea, Arafura Sea and the Gulf of Carpentaria lies in the northwest of Australia. Let's repeat. Australia is bordered by the Indian Ocean in the west, the Southern Ocean in the south, and the Pacific Ocean in the east. The Great Australian Bight, GREAT, AUSTRALIAN, Great Australian Bight, BIGHT, forms an arch along the southern coast. Beyond the east coast stretches the Pacific Ocean with the Tasman Sea in the south and the Coral Sea in the north. We will now look into the neighboring continents to Australia. Asia lies to the northwest of Australia, Africa to its west, and to the south it is Antarctica. So Asia lies to the northwest of Australia, Africa to its west, and to the south it is Antarctica. The capital of Australia is Canberra, Canberra. Let us now look into the neighboring countries to Australia. New Guinea, Indonesia, and East Timor to the north. The Solomon Island and Vanuatu to the northeast, and New Zealand to southeast. So these are the neighboring countries to Australia. Children, all of you look into the map. You can see the island of New Guinea lies to the north of Australia, right? Tasmania, lying to the south, is separated from Australia by the Bass Strait, Bassstrait. I'm sure you can see Tasmania to the south, right? Then New Zealand, lying in the southeast at a distance of nearly 2000 kilometers, is separated from Australia by the Tasman Sea. It's clearly visible on the map, isn't it? And then the Cape York, I have encircled it. The Cape York Peninsula forms the northeast tip of Australia. I hope it's clear. Australia has 6 states: Tasmania, Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, and Western Australia. Let's repeat. Australia has 6 states: Tasmania, Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, and Western Australia. It also includes 2 territories, the Northern Territory and the Australian Capital Territory. I hope all of these states are visible clearly for you children. Australia is the only continent that has one nation, and it is the 6th largest country in the world. It also includes the island of Tasmania and many small islands. Let's now learn why Australia is called as the flattest continent. Out of the total land surface in Australia, 94% is less than 600 meters above the sea level, comprising of flat lowlands. And hence, Australia is known as the flattest continent. Australia was discovered by Captain James Cook in 17th century. It was called the New Continent. Captain James Cook reached the Australian coast in 1770. He hoisted the flag on Australia's most fertile east coast and claimed it for England. He named this part as the New South Wales. Australia celebrates its National Day on January 26th? When does Australia celebrate its National Day? On January 26th. Who discovered Australia? Very good. Captain James Cook. Australia can be divided into three physical divisions: the Western Plateau, the Eastern Highlands, and the Central Lowlands. Let us repeat. Australia can be divided into three physical divisions. They are the Western Plateau, the Eastern Highlands, and the Central Lowlands. The topics we have covered today are about the location, extent, neighboring continents, neighboring countries, states of Australia, discovery of Australia, physical setting, and introduction to the physical divisions of Australia. In the next class, we will learn about the physical divisions of Australia, the river system, climate, and natural vegetation. Let us now look into the important points to remember. Location and extent of Australia. The continent of Australia is situated completely in the southern and eastern hemisphere. It lies between 10 degree and 44 degree south latitude and 113 degree and 154 degree east longitudes. The Tropic of Capricorn passes approximately through the central part of the continent. Out of the total land surface in Australia, 94% is less than 600 meters above the sea level, which comprises of flat lowlands. Therefore, Australia is known as the flattest continent. Australia was discovered by Captain James Cook in 17th century and it was called the New Continent. We move on to the assignment. Answer the following. Australia is known as the flattest continent. Why? Second, explain the location and extent of Australia. Third, what are the major physical divisions of Australia? Next, name the imaginary line that passes through the central part of Australia. And the last one, list the neighboring continents to Australia. With that, we complete today's class on Australia. I request you all to kindly complete the assignment and write down the important points to remember. You can also write down the notes from the PDF given to you beneath the video. I'll meet you in the next class with other interesting details on Australia. Till then, take care and have a nice day.